And you've been watching Sports Singapore's live coverage of the 2021 National School Games. We are live from the B Division Boys South Volleyball 3v3. This is the first semi-final between Presbyterian High School and Zhonghua Secondary. Zhonghua Secondary, the team in black, and the Presbyterian PHS are in blue. They just scored a point. They lead now 9-6. They are playing to 11 points. This is the first set, first sub-team. PHS to serve. With me, as my color commentator, is a national volleyballer. 3 years in the national team, Celine Chin. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Celine, you've been watching both teams the last couple of minutes.
Yes.
What are your thoughts so far?
I think both teams are actually equally good in their defense and attack, and especially Presbyterian High, because there have been some kind of hustling at the net.
Yep.
Yeah, but both teams are actually making quite a few mistakes. So I think that's something that they should take note of. But currently Presbyterian High is leading due to their strategic way of playing. Yeah.
And PHS are represented on the court by the likes of Kei Jun, number 12, Ethan Ho, number 10, and Tong Wei, number 18. And Zhonghua Secondary are represented by?
So we have number 5, Enzo, number 4, Zane, and number 1, Matthias.
So it's been a very keenly contested match so far this afternoon.
Yes, so that was number 1, Matthias, with the serve.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
But it was just too far.
Yes, I think it was just a bit too much strength. Yeah.
Which puts PHS set point. First sub team. Rotating the... Oh, there's a substitution for PHS.
So number 18, Tong Wei out, and number 1, Wei Ren in.
they're at set point and they do the substitution. Interesting.
I think most likely it would be like a strategic substitution so that they have a new server, because I think the teams haven't really gotten used to the service.
At PHS, with that tip over the net, they take the first set at 11-8.
Yes.
So good job by Presbyterian High School taking the first set. Plenty of action to come live from this first semi-final in the B Division Boys South. Join us again in 1 minute. And we are back live for the B Division Boys South 3v3 volleyball. First semi-final between Presbyterian High School and Zhonghua Secondary. PHS, the boys in blue. National volleyballer Celine Jin is my color commentator. So it'll be interesting to see whether Zhonghua Sec can come back, having lost the first set 8-11.
Yes, and I think they are quite warmed up now because having earned their first 2 points. Yeah, but that was the first point for Presbyterian High. And we have number 10, Ethan, service.
Tries again. Zane. Enzo. Oh, Matthias.
I think Matthias actually tried quite a few tips there, but Presbyterian was there to cover each and every ball, so it's really good on their part to tighten their defense at the front line.
Tries again. He's he's sort of pushing the ball only.
Yes.
He hasn't gone for the killer spikes yet.
Yeah, and it's a pity because he's actually quite tall. Actually, I think one of the tallest players on his court. Yeah,
he looks pretty well built, so I think if he does unleash one of those spikes, everybody better get out of the way.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Number 10, Ethan, who did get a touch to the ball, but I mean, he tried for it, couldn't control it.
I think it just wasn't enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's Enzo to serve. Zhonghua.
Oh, there was a nice pickup by Zane. And another push by Matthias.
He's just been pushing the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
And I think after seeing the opposing team actually picking up a lot of his tips, he's trying to strategically place it at the corners of the court. Yeah, to make his opposing...
He's constantly looking for the gaps and the loopholes.
Yeah. And now we have...
Kejun
with the serve.
Oh, good recovery by Zane.
Yes. Oh, nice.
There, again. Okay.
Oh.
That's the.
Okay.
I think that's the first hint of
Actual
yeah.
Yeah. And he really has that height actually when he jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he can try spiking quite a few more.
So we're looking at Gaius serve now. Oh. the cheering is from the PHS team, of course. Dong Wei, the
Yes.
reserve, who came in at the end of the first set. Here we go. Oh, another push. He's a very sneaky fella. He saw at the corner of his eye, the right side was exposed.
Yeah.
Because the opposing player was, I think, 2-3 steps back.
Yes, and I think it's quite important to have this vision, especially when you're attacking, because you never know where the blockers may pop up. So it's really important to have your eyes on the court as you attack.
Ethan, the serve.
Oh. Oh, that was a nice attempt to dump the ball by Enzo at the second touch, but Presbyterian actually made a good effort to pick it up. Yes.
The referee's given Zhonghua the point. So the 2-point game. Enzo Ko, serve. For the boys in black. Oh, there's a substitution. And
Yes. So
I would like to see this one.
okay.
Because I've been waiting. So substitution. So it was a substitution for PHS. And it was Dong Wei again. Dong Wei going out and Wei Ren coming in. 8-0.
Cover by Zane.
Yep, mistake there by Zhonghua, and Zhonghua's Enzo, and one of the teams has called for a timeout. 8-all, or 9-8, I believe, with PHS leading by 1.
Yes, I believe the timeout was actually called by Zhonghua, as indicated by the scorers.
Yeah, because they lost the first set 11. They are now trailing by 1, even though they had a slight lead earlier in the second set.
Yes, and I think the pressure is definitely on for them because this is a deciding set for them.
So we understand that the league system is still in effect. The system that started off this whole national school games as far as 3v3 volleyball is concerned.
Yes.
So if a team
wins 2-0 for a best of 3 game, the winner will get 4 points and the losing team will get 1 point. But if the set score is at 2-1, the winning team will get 3 points and the losing team will get 2 points.
Yeah, so I believe there was a situation yesterday where I think that one of the teams won. Oh, Matthias.
Yes.
Missing that one, even though he went for the dive, so it is set point. We'll come back to the league system in a minute. Set point for Presbyterian High.
Yes. So we have, Weiren with the serve.
Matthias. Once again, one of those one-hand pushes.
Yes. Oh, and actually that was...
Oh, it wasn't...
a point to Presbyterian High.
I wonder what happened. Was it a foul? Maybe his hand went across the net?
I think it might be because the net actually trembled. Like there was some movement at the net,
Right.
so it might have been called as a net fault.
So that's it. It's a PHS win.
Yes.
The first sub team with a score of 11-9. That was a sort of an anticlimactic finish there because we did think Matthias had that shot, but the umpire, of course, they know better.
Yes.
We are seated on the sidelines, and so the first sub team goes to Presbyterian High. They win two straight sets, 11-8, 11-9. I was really looking forward to the player from Zhonghua Secondary. There's a player with the name of Spielberg Lim. So his first name is Spielberg. So, okay, so we'll be back with the second sub team in less than 5 minutes. Welcome back to Sports Singapore's live coverage of the 2021 National School Games. This is the B Division Boys South first semi-final. And this is 3v3 volleyball. And just to let you know, the point system, joining me is a national volleyballer for 3 years in the national squad, Celine Chin. So Celine, this is how the 3v3 format has been ongoing. They play 3 sub-teams.
Yes.
Each sub-team supposed to play 3 sets.
Yes, best of 3.
So best of 3. So
Yes.
if one team wins 2-0.
Yes, so the winning team will actually win 4 points and the losing team will only get 1 point.
Yeah.
But if they win 2-1, the winning team will get 3 points and the losing team will get 2 points.
Okay, so at the end of this match, if winning, they will play all 3 sub-teams no matter what.
Yes.
Yes? And if one school wins 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, that's
Yes.
a maximum of 12 points that
Yes.
they go home with. While the other team will only win 3 points, 12 and 3. Okay, that's the so it all depends. Even if you win 2-0, and you lose the third one,
Yes.
2-0 or 2-1, you might still end up on the losing end
Yes.
and not advance to the final. So it is very tricky, and that is why the matches allow all the players who are here to play,
Yes.
and not just, if they win 2-0, you don't have to play the third match already.
Yes, and I think it's also to get the players to actually put their fullest into each game and each
Right.
set that they can play.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's Zhonghua Secondary. Their traditional black jerseys. PHS are in blue, and representing PHS in this second sub team. Celine, do you want to mention the players?
Okay, sure. So we have number 12, Kejun. Sorry, we have number 17, Clayton. We have number 11, Javier, and number 9, Brandon. And on the other side, we have Zhonghua in the black jersey. So number 8, Fanan. Number 2, Lin Kai, and number 7, Abraham.
So Lin Kai with the push. Fanan, Lin Kai again. Sets it up nicely. Oh, blocked there by Fanan.
Yes, that was a really nice tip by number 17, Clayton, actually, because he saw that the blocker's hands were there, so he actually reduced his strength.
That's right. Oh, that's good push by Brandon.
Yes.
PHS. You want the point?
Yes.
You want the point?
I think it was also because of a net fault by Fanan.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he flew into the net as he was blocking the ball.
Serve was a bit too long. It's a top out the serve. Lin Kai.
Oh.
Fanan. Lin Kai. Graham. Good push by Brandon. Just 10 seconds ago. So PHS won the first sub-team 2-0.
Yes.
This is the first set of the second sub-team.
Yes. So now we have Javier serving. Oh, that was a nice spike by Abraham, actually, but I think the angle was just a bit too off.
Yeah, I thought it came off. It's a timeout, but I thought it came off a PHS player, but apparently, like you said, it was a bit off target. And
Yeah. So actually, I think contrary to the first sub game, the game is actually going at a nice pace. The first sub game went quite fast. Yeah.
Timeout. It's over. Zhonghua are trailing by 4. They had a good first sub-team. Lost 8-11, 9-11. Let's see what the second sub-team for the boys in black can do. Fanan. Wins the point. Number 7, Ibrahim. Fanan to serve.
Oh, that was a bit off the push. Yeah.
Brandon Yee rising to the occasion.
So actually, I think this was a play that he has tried for quite a few times in this set.
Huh?
Yeah, so he's really been smart in using it in intervals. Yeah.
It's now on the serve. It's Fanan. Saves it. Fanan. Brandon. Oh. And they win the point. And even though the spike was out of play, but they win the point to, I think, a foul at the net.
No, I think it was actually a touch out.
There was a touch?
Yes, by the Zhonghua.
Oh, good block by Clayton now. 2 seconds ago. And Presbyterian High have won the first set 11-6. It took like 7 minutes.
Yes.
The race passed so fast. And so a few words on what the boys in black from Zhonghua have to do. They've lost the first set 6-11.
I think initially they might have been quite surprised by the balls played by Brandon, second touch pushover. So I think maybe that's something that they can take note of, especially since when a player actually does this kind of plays, there's certain cues that you can read from the body language. So that's something they can actually take note of, like to see when before Brandon might push over, where is he looking at and what's his body angle.
Okay.
Yes.
Well said, Celine Chin, national volleyball player for Team Singapore. We'll be back in less than a minute. Good block by Fanan.
Oh, nice push by Abraham. Strategic play by, actually it was Clayton, I believe. Yes, to the sidelines. So I think in this rally, we really saw that the Zhonghua, they've gotten used to Brandon's place of the second ball over because they were able to pick up quite a few of the balls. Yeah. So I think it's really a good effort on their side. Now we have Javier with the serve. Oh, nice spike by Abraham.
Yep, came off a HS player, so it's 2-all. It's a good dive by Clayton. So all the cheers that you hear are from the team supporters. I beg your pardon, from their fellow teammates.
Yes.
There are no supporters from the school, no family members, no members of the public allowed at the National School Games for 2021 due to the COVID-19 restrictions. So all the noise, whatever, vocal support is all from the players actually.
Yes, and it's really great to see that the teammates are actually showing so much support for the players on court.
Yep.
It really shows their spirit of a team. Yeah.
Except for the sports, it's been interesting because I've been covering all, most of the live stream sports.
Yes.
And some of the sports, when they win the set, it's so quiet.
Yes.
It's like anticlimactic. Or they won the match. Sometimes you wonder whether as a commentator you made the mistake of whether it was the second set that they just won or whether
The whole game.
The whole game. Because the supporters are just quiet and we're like, okay. But it is what it is for the 2021 National School Games.
Yes.
12,000 students competing from 270 schools across 12 sports.
Oh, nice pick up by Ling Kai. Oh.
Anand pushes ball. Ling Kai. Oh. Ibrahim tried, but
Brandon was just there.
yep. Clayton to serve. Panan does well, sets up Ling Kai. Yeah, Panan again. Oh, no. Point to PHS. Yeah. And there's a timeout called by the Zhonghuarians. So it's a lead.
Yes.
They find themselves 4 points down and they lost the first set. If they go on to lose this, they would have lost the second sub-team as well.
Yes.
So,
I think this set is really a crucial set for them.
but who have you been impressed with, the three players on court for the boys in blue?
I think for Zhonghua, it's definitely Abraham because he has been quite a deal breaker in terms of the attacking force.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, service ace by Clayton.
They are 3 points away from wrapping up this second sub-team. That's why you see a lot of smiles on the faces of the PHA players. Anand sets it up nicely. Good block by...
Oh, and actually there was a double called on Abraham by the referee. So a double is when you actually touch the ball with both hands at different timings. Yeah, causing the ball to spin. Oh!
Wow! Abraham. If he's going to go down, he's going to go down fighting.
Yes.
I think that was the intent for that one. Because they have a tough position coming with 5 points to trail, but
Yes, I think
anything's possible.
it's just a really great spike in terms of like his positioning, his angle and everything.
Ling Kai. Oh. Yep. Ball almost hit us. Reflected off the table. They're still alive. So it's a 4-point game. Can the Zhonghua come back? Brandon.
Oh!
This is match point. Presbyterian High School. Xavier, sir.
Oh!
It's
Another
in.
monster
Yeah.
spike by Abraham.
Yep, we saw that. It's down the line. I mean, we could see that was within the court.
I think at this point in time, because even though Presbyterian is at match point,
Yeah.
so Abraham is really just all out to get it.
Yep. And it's identical score. So the second sub team of Keaton, Brandon, and Xavier, they won the first set 11-6. They won the second set 11-6 as well. So it's a PHS who are leading the particular semi-final.
Yes.
So they've won 8 points.
Yes.
So we'll still come back with the third sub team shortly. Let's see whether Zhonghua Secondary can come back to win the third and final sub team. Join us again in 5. Good afternoon and welcome to Sports Singapore's live coverage of the 2021 National School Games. This is B Division Boys South 3v3 Volleyball semi-final. First semi-final between Presbyterian High School versus Zhonghua Secondary. PHS are in blue and they've already won the first two sub-teams. So effectively they've chalked up 8 points because this is based on a point system and they have already booked their place to next week's or later this the grand final. So PHS are already through to the grand final, even though we are now playing the third sub-team. So this is more for a bit of pride and for Zhonghua Secondary and for them to gain more match exposure because they still have to play in the third and fourth placing. So joining me as my colour commentator is Team Singapore's national volleyballer, Celine Chin. Celine, would you like to do give us the lowdown on the players on the courts?
Yes, so I'll run you down on the players that we have. So on Presbyterian side, we have the players in blue, number 4, Ip Kai, number 7, Zero, and number 3, Kieran.
Okay.
And on Zhonghua side, the men in black, we have number 19, Axel, number 6,
Kidir?
Kidir, and number 11, Raiden.
Okay. I
Yes.
like the name Raiden.
So now we have Ip Kai with the serve.
Came off the hands of Kidir during the block. So it's Yip Kai to serve for PHS. Coming up at 2 p.m. is the second semi-final. So 2 players from PHS going for that same ball. Just a miscall allows Zhonghua to level the score. Oh, the referees.
Oh, another double called on Ip Kai.
Their teammates are telling them stay focused, even though they know the match is won.
Oh, nice block by Zero on Presbyterian High.
Kidir had a touch to it, but Zero serve. So this is the third sub-team, first set. Zero serve again. Kidir. Fortunately, Axel couldn't control the return ball. Really interesting players' names that we've encountered this first semi-final. Axel.
And then I think there was the player that you liked,
That's right.
Spielberg.
Spielberg. We had one Spielberg Lim. Unfortunately, he didn't get a chance to play in the first sub-team. Axel, the only Axel I know is Axel Rose from Guns N' Roses. And then you've got Raiden, who's on court right now. And that's a popular name in the Mortal Kombat series. So, interesting names in this current generation of Singaporeans. So at the moment, it's PHS up by 1 in the first set. It's number 3, Kieran. So, will come off the arms of Kieran.
nice pick up by Raiden.
Oh, the idea was there by 0, but
and I think actually that brings Zhonghua to match point.
set point.
Yes. So timeout called by Presbyterian High.
It's the first time I think we are seeing Zhonghua at set point this afternoon. And it's coming very late in the third sub-team.
Yes, and I think both teams are just trying to regroup.
Yep.
Oh, nice push by Ip Kai to the back of the court. Actually, Presbyterian High is at their set point also, and because there's no deuce, the team that reaches 11 points the first will be the winner of this set.
They win it. Finally, the Zhonghuarians win their first set this afternoon. Very close one. 11-10. So we'll be back in 1 minute. And we are back with the second set in the third sub-team. Zhonghua Secondary in black, PHS in blue. To serve right now is the captain, who is gone. Is the sub, Jonas Lim. So Jonas is in for Kiran.
Yes. By 0.
Oh! It's a very rare thing when you see a player having to, resort to using his leg to try and keep the ball in. But it is allowed. It is legal.
Yes.
Jonas, the team captain, tried that. Actually couldn't keep it under control.
Oh! Another nice spike by 0.
PHS lost the first set, 10-11. They now lead 4-2. It's Kidil. Good block by 0. Zero serve.
Oh, a long serve. Raiden with the serve.
Oh,
Oh, it went into. It was just a bit too short.
I think
Yeah.
they're thinking a little bit too easy.
Mm.
A bit too casual by the PHS boys, knowing that they've already won this and they are through to the finals.
Oh. Oh, that was actually a service error.
Yes.
Yeah. So he actually stepped on the line when he was serving. Oh.
Point to Zhonghua. It's a good rally going on. Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
finally came off 0 from PHS.
And I think throughout this game, EXO has actually been tipping quite a lot more than spiking, and yeah. His spike actually earned him that point.
Right. Axel from Zhonghua that we just saw. So the team has gone for a timeout with the Warriors up by 1. Kidil with the serve for Zhonghua Sec.
Oh, nice cover by 0 to bring it back into court. Oh,
19.
EXO with the monster spike. Oh, actually there was an error called on Jones. So his foot actually stepped across the line as he was receiving the ball.
Good spike by the number 7, 0. Too strong for Axel to keep it in play. So the point 1 by PHS, who lost the first set, 10-11. They're trying to equalize.
So actually Zhonghua is at their set point. So if they win this point, they actually clinch this sub game. sub-team game.
That's it.
Yes.
So the third sub-team from Zhonghua Secondary managed to win this particular matchup with 11-10, and the final score 11-7. So they secure 4 points for this. But before we see the league table, or your thoughts briefly on Zhonghua's performance this afternoon, overall. If you were to look at their players,
yes.
If you were to look at their players, who do you think was your best player this afternoon?
I think the best player might actually have to be Abraham.
Abraham over
Yes.
the second sub team.
Yes. Even though they might have lost the sub game, he actually played really well, especially without being disheartened, even though Presbyterian was leading quite a bit.
Okay.
And he also actually he showed quite a few monster spikes, which was really good on his part.
Yep. And then a quick word on Presbyterian High, your favorite player?
I think in Presbyterian High, a notable player will actually have to be Brandon from also the second sub team.
Okay.
Because he's been really smart in his plays. Like for example, the second touch over to in a way stun the opposing team. Yes, and also he has been really looking really well. Yeah, popping out of nowhere.
Okay. So as you see the wrap up of the scores, it's PHS winning the first two sub teams 2-0. So they pick up 8 points for that, while Zhonghua picked up 2. And then Zhonghua winning the third sub team 2, so they pick up 4 points for that, while PHS pick up 1. So at the end of, in the overall scheme of things, it's PHS leaving this afternoon with 9 points.
Yes.
While Zhonghua have 6.
Yes.
So effectively, the the PHS are through to the finals. At 2 p.m. So join us again. I'm Raj Kumar, and you've also heard the voice of Celine Chin.
Yes.
The Team Singapore national volleyballer. We'll both be back for the second semi-final at 2 p.m. Bye for now.
Thank you.